Hello, 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 hello. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you today? How are you? How are you? Oh, that's not too loud. Alright, how you doing? Back again with some more Blu-rays. Today, I'm probably recording two videos. I think the next video you'll see, the next Blu-ray video you'll see after this one, well, whenever it's uploaded, it will be recorded right after this one. So just letting you know, because you see me wear the same shirt, and you're like, you only own like 3 shirts. Well, no, I actually own plenty, but I'm just doing some would say too many. But I'm just recording 2 videos at once. I think that would be a good idea. Okay, okay. So for this video today, we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cases. 11 cases for a total of 16 films. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different franchises. Yeah, we're doing 6 different franchises today because some of these are bigger and I want to kind of get them out of the way because the next you can actually, if I tell you that, you can see them. Oh, right there. You can see them right there. Those are the ones we're doing in the next video. So I want to get some of these bigger boxes and some of these franchises out of the way because we have plenty of singular movies to look at. So let's start with one. The reason I'm doing this is because one of these arrived today, and I got this one from a guy in, oh god, I think it was Melbourne, and he said, I got it from him, and I sent him a message before I bought it. I said, this is strangely cheap. Is the quality of the discs still good? And I was like, yeah, I'm a big fan of the series. I just upgraded to the 4K Blu-ray Collection, so I don't have this anymore, and the price I'm listing it for is a lot less than I bought it for, like he bought it for. And he bought it like 15 years, not 15 years, like, I think he did say like something like 13 years ago. And I looked at the discs and they're perfect, they're pristine. And this is a franchise which I love. I've never owned any of them. I've just seen them on like I don't know, Amazon or Stan or Binge or something. I would have watched it on years ago when I was in Australia because my partner, she showed me these movies. I'd never seen them before. But in most people, especially younger people, not younger but like millennials like myself or people from the 80s, what is that, Gen X, right? They love this franchise and these films. So enough dilly-dallying. It is the Back to the Future trilogy. And as you can see, it comes in this very nice lenticular cover. Let's do some scratching on it. I don't know if that's annoying or if that sounds nice. I don't know if that's... The tapping is really good though. limited edition 3D lenticular cover. 50 hours of 50 hours now. 5 hours. 5 hours of bonus content. The ultimate Back to the Future collection. Experience the time travel adventure of a lifetime. Marty McFly, played by Michael J. Fox, and Doc Brown, played by Christopher Lloyd. All three films from 1985, 1989, and 1990. Let's take it out of the case. So it's like the ones that have like the Star Wars one or the Indiana Jones one where it like folds out. So it has all of the movies. 1, 2, and 3. And what's really nice is that the guy who sent it, he put a little handwritten note. I'm not going to show you because it has his name and everything. But he put a little handwritten note saying like how grateful he was, because we talked over the eBay messaging, and how grateful he was that it's going to someone who takes care of it, you know. And yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen. I'm gonna watch it, I'm gonna take care of it, and treasure it. Very, very nice sounding as well. Absolute classics. It's one of those things I don't have to tell you much about because, well, you know what it is. It's Back to the Future, you know. So, okay. Next up, we have another trilogy. But these are 3 cases. Now these are the Australian rating system because I actually got these from someone. Who said they said they were actually selling 4 of the films in the franchise, but I only want the trilogy. I don't need the one with Jared Butler in, and I think that will give you a hint as to what it is. But they were selling the trilogy with the same cases in good quality. I thought, you know what? I said, can you just give me the first 3 for like, you know, like a couple dollars less? And they took a bunch of the money off the price, which is like really nice. So I've never seen these films before. The Bourne Identity. The Bourne Supremacy. And The Bourne Ultimatum. So these are the 3 Jason Bourne thrillers with Matt Damon as Jason Bourne. The Bourne Identity was the first one from 2002, I think it was. 2002. Oh, sorry. Still a bit under the weather. Well, tons of bonus features. Rescued with 2 bullets in his back, Jason Bourne has completely lost his memory. Soon it becomes very clear that he has to find out his identity to save his life. Hunted by his killers and racing against time, he soon discovered he too has a distinctive instinct to kill. So, yeah, he took a bunch of money at the price. 3, clearly a part of a set. Similar. You know, I hate if you get like a series and all the covers are completely different, or like it's nice when they're matching, but I have one franchise, not in this video, but in the next video, or not the next, one of the videos we'll do in the future, that I have as well, and all 4 films in the franchise look completely different, and it's fun because they're all different, you know, but it's annoying if you have like 2 which are the exact same, and then 1 stands out. That's shit. But this is fine. This is nice. One thing that's annoying though, look, if you have them right next to each other, why does this not have the Irish classification? It's so annoying. Anyway, Doesn't matter. You want it to look good on the shelf, but yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious to see. I'm not gonna read the back of these because obviously I haven't seen the first one. I haven't seen any of these, so you know. I'm keen. I'm keen to see them. Keen to check them all out. And do a bit of a binge of all three. I mean, how long are they? 1 hour and 55 minutes, 1 hour and 48 minutes, and 2 hours. That's really not that bad. It's like, less than 6 hours for all three. Probably not watch them in one go, but one in, 3 nights, one film. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. And it does look interesting. People are very positive about the Bourne franchise, but especially the first 3 films. I don't often hear good things about the newer ones. But anyway, on to the next franchise. And this is... I have to rage about this. I have to complain about this in some fashion because this is just... it bothers me so much. Okay. So, this is Beverly Hills Cop, the 3-movie collection. Now, first of all, this sounds great. Beverly Hills Cop with Eddie Murphy. Fantastic, right? Okay. Now, problem is. Okay, so this looks great. It looks awesome, right? Classic VHS style. All 3 films, like it's great. Also, a little tidbit. What's really cool? So you have all the movies here, all the descriptions and everything. I like that all 3 of the films were directed by different people, right? So the first one, Martin Brest, who did, okay, I was looking at this yesterday, and we're like, looking at what everyone directed. So Beverly Hills Cop 3 was made by John Landis, or directed by John Landis, who did American Werewolf in London. Weird. And then the second one was Tony Scott, who did, he did heaps of films. He did Men on Fire. He did, what's it called? Top Gun. Days of Thunder. Whereas, I think Martin Brest, he did, from Beverly Hills Cop 1, did, Scent of a Woman with Al Pacino. Yeah, odd, but pretty cool. I'm keen to watch all of them. I've never seen any of them. So, super cool, right? No problem. Only plus points. And then you open it up. And you realize, this sucks. Are you joking? You make it this big, right? This is the size of a normal Blu-ray. Okay? It's this big. And they did other, if you don't know what this is, they did other ones of these classic ones. They did one for Stand By Me, Jaws, E.T., Scarface, Footloose, Grease, I think, like heaps of movies, right? You open it up, and it has all 3 films in the same slot. All 3. So much space. There's no booklet. There's no art. There's nothing. All 3 discs in the same spot. It's so stupid. They could have done 1, 2, 3, 4, like 1, 2, 3 special features, 1, 2, 3 special features, right? Whatever, or even just 1, 2, 3 or something. It's absolutely ridiculous. Sorry, I just bumped the mic. Absolutely ridiculous. It's so dumb. It looks cheap on the inside, and it's just such a shame. It's such a shame. Because on the outside, it sounds good. It's pretty. It's cool. It has all 3. And I've actually seen the Back to the Future trilogy in this same case. Like all 3 films in the same case. Same sort of style. Am I glad I didn't buy that one? Because yes, it's cool, but it's a nightmare to get the discs out. It's an absolute nightmare. Have some water. Oh shit. Drop the bottle. Alright. Next up. One of these is still sealed. I don't really mind. Like, I know there's 6 movies in the franchise now, but I don't really want to see the newer ones because I don't really care for it. Because I haven't seen any of these films, and I know that must be really surprising. But this is one franchise I've never dabbled in. I know I had a cousin. I have a cousin. He's not dead. He's very much alive. But I have a cousin who always had a poster of one of the films in his bedroom when I was a kid. I thought it was really cool. But I've never gotten around to watching these. And I picked one of these up from CEX, I think, like a long time ago, like quite a while ago. And I picked this one up new for like a few bucks. It was so cheap. It's like $5 new, sealed. And that is The Terminator. Schwarzenegger in The Terminator by James Cameron. And The Terminator 2 Judgment Day. And this is the brand new digital restoration that was released in 2017. 1991. I haven't ever seen it either. I know that's a travesty, but this is the movie that my cousin had I just bumped the mic again. Had a poster up his wall, up on his wall, and he loved this film, and I never saw it. I really should have, but I now have these, and I will be definitely watching these soon because I'm very interested to see the phenomenon that is the Terminator. Very cool films, no doubt. Not sure if I want to see any of the other ones, but yeah, if I like these, I will definitely watch the rest of the series. But yeah, it's one thing. I find it interesting to watch a franchise like this, like a big franchise where, it's like Alien and Aliens. I've only ever seen Alien. I've not seen Aliens. And if you remember my old video, I have the same nice greenish black slipcover version of the movies. But the Aliens one is still sealed. I'll watch Alien. And I never got around to watching Aliens. And I really should. Because the original is Ridley Scott, right? And then the second one is, James Cameron. Or is it the other way around? I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm sure I'll really enjoy it. So, next up, we have very much a guilty pleasure franchise. And one of them is still sealed, and the other one is, It was brand new. It's brand new. It was sealed, but I accidentally opened it. Like it came off and I opened it because it just, it was half opened anyway. This one is definitely still very much sealed, and that is Death Race and Death Race 1 and 2. Now, Death Race 1 and 2. I have only ever seen Death Race 1 years ago on TV. And then I really liked, if you know the YouTuber YMS, if you're either a movie buff or a furry, you probably know who he is. But he's a cool guy, and he is an amazing channel where if you know anything about movies, you know his channel. If you watch the two best channels on YouTube for movies, in my opinion, are YMS, Your Movie Sucks, and Kino Corner. Kino Corner is probably my favorite channel for movies. No, definitely my favorite. Go check him out. But he made these videos. He made videos on Death Race 1, 2, and 3 back in bloody 2012 or whatever to 2013. And I love those videos. And I thought, you know what? Let me get these. I got them really cheap sealed, like brand new sealed. And I also like the you can't see it really, but I like the red and the yellow, and the red and the yellow, the ketchup and mustard coloring. But basically, the first Death Race was made by Paul W.S. Anderson, who did the Resident Evil franchise. And then they weren't going to make any more, and then it was picked up by like this Dutch director. I think he's Dutch or South African. I think he's Dutch, but it doesn't matter. And he got a guy who looked exactly like Jason Statham called Luke Goss, and he's in a bunch of other stuff. And they got Sean Bean, Ving Rhames, and Danny Trejo, as well as like some lady called Janet Phoenix, who is just like a model. She's not an actress. And that's the second movie, and it's a prequel. And then this one is a prequel to the first one, but it's a sequel to the second one. Make it more confusing. This is Death Race Inferno with, again, Janet Phoenix, Ving Rhames, Danny Trejo, and Luke Goss. I don't think Sean Bean is not in this one. Yeah. Bloody bizarre films, but very, very fun, fun, stupid, over-the-top fun action. From the filmmakers who brought you Death Race and Resident Evil. They can still put that on there because I think W.S. Anderson is produced by. It's written and produced. Oh, not written, sorry. Created and produced by him. Oh, it is written by Paul W.S. Anderson. Okay, so he still had a lot to do with this. It's hilarious. It's so bad, but it's fun, and that's what it's about. So that's Death Race. That's Death Race, and yeah, it's certainly interesting, shall we say. Next up, though, and this is the final franchise I got for you today. The first one is very, very hard to get. I don't even think it got a Blu-ray release on its own in Australia. The second one did, and I picked it up super cheap, sealed, which I was super happy about. Again, this was like Death Race 3, it came off. The seal came off, but it was sealed. I was really happy to pick it up cheap. And then I got the first one as a gift from America, from the UK, because you can't get it here. And it's still sealed. But I have seen the movie, and it's one of my top 5 movies of all time. And it is Saints with with Norman Reedus and Sean Patrick Flannery, as well as Willem Dafoe as the police detective. And here I have the Boondock Saints 2 All Saints Day. And as you notice, this is a Arrow Video version of the film with which is a, like one of those special colors, white Blu-ray. You can't see, it's better if I hold it like right here. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. What a film. What a film. Absolutely incredible. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Love Willem Dafoe's face that you can't see on the cover there, on the side. On the spine. Incredible over-the-top action thriller. Where these two boys, well they're not boys, they're young men, who are basically, something goes wrong. They're very, very Catholic boys, they're Irish boys in Boston. Something goes wrong. They accidentally end up killing these Russian mobsters. And then they realize that they probably should basically become hitmen for God, and they start killing people in the name of God, and then this special detective, he's not FBI, but he's like the Boston police detective, he basically starts helping them. He starts helping them out. Starts, working with them to like, because like he starts to, he realizes what they're doing, and he's like, oh my God, they're doing the right thing. They're taking out these criminals. These people are not evil. They're taking out criminals, and then he's I know. You should just watch it. Just watch it. Don't let me spoil the movie for you too much. Just watch it, because I will spoil it. Don't listen to me. And then the second one, which I haven't seen because I only recently got it, and I really want to watch it, considering the first one's one of my favorites. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's over the top. Over the top. Stupid action. And if you like Norman Reedus or Willem Dafoe, definitely check this out. If you like amazing, over-the-top, stupid action films from the early 2000s. This one's from 2009, but the original one is from 2000. And I'll read the back to you. Okay, alright. Boston, Massachusetts. Home of clam chowder, the Red Sox, and Harvard. Home, too, to some of the roughest, toughest criminals ever to walk the streets. When the bungling McManus brothers, Connor and Murphy, inadvertently end up taking out a pair of Russian mafioso, they realize they found their calling and embark on a mission to cleanse their city of criminals. Inspired by the tactics of on-screen vigilantes like Clint Eastwood and Charles Bronson, but their vigilante antics soon attract the attention of Paul Schmecker, who's played by Willem Dafoe, and a unflinching portrayal of an FBI agent. Oh, he's FBI. He's not. Yeah, he's FBI. With his own unique approach to fighting crime, setting the stage for an epic confrontation that will redefine the words truth and justice. Released in 2000 in the wake of the infamous Columbine High School massacre, writer-director Troy Duffy's tale of ultra-violent vigilantism was all but buried during his brief theatrical run, but went on to enjoy his second win on home video, and has since attained cult status. With its irreverent humor and unflinching portrayal of violence, the Boondock Saints offers its own distinctive take on a seedy underworld of organized crime. Fantastic. Watch it. Incredible film. I'm sure I'll love the sequel too. So, thank you guys so much for watching. It's getting dark, as you can see. I don't think I'll record the second video. I'll do that in a couple of days when I have some more time. But it's been busy and I'm not feeling too good. So, thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.